You know how sometimes a book just seems to pop up out of nowhere and then suddenly everyone is talking about it? Well, that's exactly what's going on with Theo of Golden. It's been climbing the bestseller lists, and today we're going to figure out what makes this book so special.
And right off the bat, you can see it's the real deal. Becoming a national bestseller isn't easy. It means this story is connecting with people all over the country, not just in some small niche.
And get this, the reviews are just incredible. We're talking a 4.7 out of 5-star rating from over 24,000 readers. I mean, that's not just a good rating, that's a massive sign that this story is really hitting home.
And it's not like this was just a flash in the pan either. It's currently sitting at number 3 on the Amazon charts. That tells you this book has some serious staying power. People are still discovering it and loving it.
Okay, so the numbers are impressive for sure. But what's the actual story? What's the idea at the center of it all that's capturing so many people's attention? Well, let's get into it.
It all starts with a classic can't-miss setup. A mysterious stranger rolls into a quiet little town.
It's such a simple, beautiful way to begin. This guy, Theo, just shows up in this small city called Golden. Nobody knows him. Nobody knows why he's there. And that little bit of mystery is what just pulls you right into the story from the very first page. And this quote, it just perfectly captures who Theo is. He's not some loud, flashy hero. He's quiet, he listens, he observes. And this sort of enigmatic vibe is what really sets the stage for his really unique mission. So, this quiet stranger is in town. What does he do? Well, that brings us to the very heart of the plot. And it all revolves around a bunch of portraits in a local coffee shop. So, picture this. You walk into a cozy little coffee house, and instead of generic art, the walls are just covered with all these pencil portraits of the people who actually live in the town. It's like the whole community's history is right there on the walls. And this is where Theo's journey really gets started. And his mission has a very specific goal. 92. That's how many portraits are on those walls. It's not an endless task. It's a tangible number. And you have to remember, each one of those portraits is a person, a life, a whole story waiting to be told. So here's what he does, and it's so simple it's almost kind of crazy. He goes to the coffee house, he buys a portrait, he tracks down the person in the drawing, and he just gives it back to them. That's it. A really simple act, right? But the effect it has is, well, it's huge. So what actually happens when Theo returns one of these portraits? This is where the story's real magic kicks in, because this simple little gesture starts this incredible ripple effect all through the town. See, every single time a portrait goes back to its owner, it's so much more than just a transaction. It's an excuse for a story to be told. It's how a new friendship starts. And in that little moment of connection, a life is genuinely changed. That's the power of what he's doing.
And this right here, this quote is the key to the whole thing. The book isn't really about giving away drawings. It's about this deep human need we all have to just be seen, to have someone else acknowledge you and see you for who you really are. That's the real gift.
And that brings us to the big picture stuff, the universal themes that are making this book connect with so many readers. This goes way beyond just one guy in one little town. So why does it work so well? Well, it's about what the book calls creative generosity. Not just giving money, but giving something truly personal. It's a reminder about finding a little wonder in our everyday lives. And maybe most importantly, it's about all those little invisible threads of kindness that really connect all of us.
And that's really the question the book leaves you with at the end. It's not just a question to think about, it's almost like a challenge. It makes you look at Theo's story and think, okay, what's a small thing I can do that might have a really big impact?
It's really just a beautiful, moving story about the power of connecting with other people and the difference a little kindness can make. If you're curious about Theo's journey and want to experience this story for yourself, the link to this book is in the video description.